Lightroom Workflow, how to work like a pro like me. Yes, me. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Rick McEvoy. I'm a photographer, blogger and podcaster. Based in England, I write and talk about photography, real estate, architectural and construction photography and dear old Lightroom. Yes, lovely old Lightroom, which I've been using since, he's looking for the disc here, 1 second. Here we go. Version 1. Sorry, Lightroom, how to work like a pro with a workflow. We're doing this since Lightroom version 1.0, which was released in 2007. And there is Lightroom 2, Lightroom 3. I've got 4 up there as well, but you get the idea. I've been doing this for a while. Yeah, long before subscriptions and all that good stuff. You used to buy a CD which was posted to you. It had a product code on the back which you put in. Anyway, you don't want to know about that, do you? You want to know about workflows. Okay, so check out my blog at rickmcavoyphotography.com. This week I have written it's a long post and it's my Lightroom workflow. I'm not saying it's how you should work, but what I'm telling you is exactly how I work in Lightroom step by step. Like I say, it's a long post, lots of screenshots, lots of help. I've even talking numbers on sliders and stuff. So check it out. It was published on Monday. This video is going out on a Wednesday. But here is what I like to call the answery bit. Okay. To work like a pro in Lightroom, you need a written workflow that records every step of the process from importing the images to exporting out and issuing to clients. A well-defined workflow will help you work efficiently and produce consistently high-quality images with a similar look and feel. So, a workflow. What is a workflow? Well, a workflow is nothing more complicated than a series of steps to get something done, okay? Let's not overcomplicate any of this, and this is what I try to specialise in, is not overcomplicating things, but just telling you what you need to know. So I have a workflow for Lightroom. It's evolved over the years. It used to be a bit complicated, and having used Lightroom since 2007, I've spent a lot of time lost in Lightroom. And I've had my light bulb moments where I've gone from doing everything to doing what I need to do in a highly efficient, controlled and logical way and no more. And that's what I tell you in this blog post. So I can't explain this in a video, although I might do a ScreenFlow recording, which is something I've just started doing actually for my course. Oh yeah, if you want to know how to become a real estate photographer, check out my course on rickmcavoyphotography.com/courses. It's very good. Please give it a check out. So yeah, Lightroom Workflow, it's what I do. And I go from step 1, which is importing the photos into Lightroom. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down onto the blog post here. To item 43. 43 steps in what I do. Now that could be for one image or it could be for 50 images. It's exactly the same process. So importing the images into Lightroom to the bit after exporting the images out of Lightroom, which is a very important bit. It's called housekeeping. Keeping all those digital files tidy, getting rid of rubbish. Something I wasn't very good at was getting rid of rubbish just in case I needed that one file, that photo that I'd rejected that I knew I didn't need, but just couldn't get rid of it just in case I might need it. Now, let me tell you something about that. When I select the images to edit, they go in a separate folder. I've got all and pics. So I go through the all photos, which are all the photos from a shoot. I select the pics, I put them in a separate folder. And what I do now is, after a period of time, I delete what's in the all folder, because do you know what? I've never once had to go back and dig out a photo from a folder that I didn't, the photos I didn't pick. Once I've done the pics, because I spend some time over it, that's all I edit, and I've never had to go back and get a photo that I hadn't edited. So they're just wasting space on my hard drive. So housekeeping, I know it's the end of the process, but it's a very important, often missed step. And when I say often missed, I can say that with some authority because I spent many years missing this step. A couple of weeks ago I posted the video and the blog post about how I freed up 196 gigabytes of hard drive space. That's 1/5 of my hard drive space was cluttered with unneeded duplicate import sets. Right then, I'm not going to talk too long about this. Check out the blog post at rickmcavoyphotography.com where you will find, it's helpful to go to the blog post because I've got screenshots there. I describe everything to you. So you could take what I do and you could chuck some photos from a memory card into Lightroom and I tell you what you need to do to get them out the other end. The one thing I can't tell you is how much processing to do because I don't know what your photos are, I don't know what you're taking them with, and I don't know what you like. I know what I like and I know what I do. Happy to share any numbers. If anybody wants to ask me a question, get in touch. And while I'm here, please check out my splendid Photography Explained podcast and the website photographyexplainedpodcast.com. Where do I come up with these things? You can also check out the YouTube channel for the podcast, which is called Photography Explained Podcast. It's on YouTube, and there you can listen to a 1-minute visual soundbite, which is nice. So have a look over there and see what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week when I am writing and talking about, 25 excellent reasons why you should use Lightroom like me. It's not 25 anymore, it's gone up to 35 and it might go a little bit higher. I'm not going to constrain myself. I've nearly finished writing it, but I keep adding to because there's so much good stuff in Lightroom. No, I'm not a salesman for Lightroom. I use it, I'm a paying customer. And with that I will say thank you for watching and I will see you on the next video. Cheers from me, Rick.